Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grumpy Gavin, and I will be playing FTL today. This will be the final video for my stealth cruiser run-through. I believe my ship's name is the Grumpster. And we're in the final area of the game, about to go up against the final boss. Here we go. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Let's explain our mission to him. Your explanation is met with murmurs and cynicism. Murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Turzil of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to Rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Let's explain to them the weakness of the enemy fleet, the Rebel Flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The Rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Oh, look at that, 10 fuel. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay, so our hull got repaired. We got 10 fuel, plenty of missiles and drones. Again, not even using the drones. Let's just take a look at our ship here. We only got 28 bucks, but we can still get a little bit more before we go up against the final boss. So right now it looks like, well, we could buy some more oxygen, but you know, I literally have never needed to upgrade oxygen in this game. Among other things, I've also never needed to upgrade the autopilot, although there are some playthroughs where you could do that and it would be logical. Our crew, we got Grumpy piloting the Grumpster. Ruby's on engines. We got Professor PH as our weapons officer. Nick Me. What is he doing? Where is he? Oh, he's the doorman! Nick Me is our doorman. Yes, he clearly has the skills built up for that. We got Naomi, who used to be on shields and now is... she's on sensors, I think, now. Yeah. She was getting close to finishing out her shields, but Erroneous Rex just came in out of nowhere. You know, we hired him on board because he's just a pro at shields, and he can fix them faster than Naomi could, so sorry, Naomi. Finally, we have Jack and Daxter, both professional wrestlers of the WWE circuit, clearly. And we have them on standby in our teleporter room here, ready to go. Got our Zoltan shields, probably the most overpowered augmentation. We've got our Flak Gun Mark II that just fires a bunch of crap. It's kind of like Roadhog from Overwatch. We just fire a bunch of junk out of our gun, except FTL did it first. Pegasus missile, shoot 2 missiles for the price of 1. In fact, we even have a 50-50 shot, thanks to our explosive replicator, a 50-50 shot of firing 2 missiles for the price of none. That's pretty awesome. Finally, we have our Pike Beam. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it will cut across large swaths of an enemy ship. It's good stuff. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Yep, let's jump. So this is the beacon map for Sector 8, The Last Stand. The flagship will destroy the Federation base if it spends 3 consecutive turns there. The red rotating flagship icon indicates its position. Oh, there it is. That's where it is right now, right down there. When the jump line from the ship is solid, it will jump to the indicated beacon on that turn. Repair stations partially repair for free. So we got 2 repair stations here. We have our base here, so the flagship is going to be going after this base. We are down here. And this glowing beacon here means that rebels are about to gain control of this beacon. And as we all know, once rebels gain control of a beacon, you don't really want to go there yourself. So let's see what sort of crazy encounters we can get into. So this makes for an interesting one. Usually, at any beacon map, I want to hit up as many beacons as possible before hitting up to the exit. But we got some time constraints here. So right now, he's a dotted line going to this beacon, so he's not going to go there this turn. He's gonna be staying here. So we got some time. He's going to go there, and then he's probably going to go here. I'm pretty sure he's going to make a beeline to the base. So we have a couple of turns to get there. So yes, we want to hit up beacons on the way, but we don't want to waste too much time doing that. So let's see what happens when we go through here. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match can be found in the database. Ooh, let's investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, six-legged horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? This description of this planet is starting to sound a little bit like a certain disappointing game that came out in 2016. I genuinely can't remember. Oh, No Man's Sky, that's what it was called. So we could try to communicate with these horses peacefully. We can bring some of them on board to sell. That doesn't... I feel like this is just going to go all kinds of wrong. I know there's a situation here where we lose a crew member, and frankly, this late in the game, I almost don't even want to... Oof. No. Oh. Let's try to communicate peacefully. Okay. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old Engi ship's crash site. Inside, you're able to find and reactivate an Engi. That looks like we got a little bit of stuff here, and then this dude named Junpei. Continue. Here's the problem, though. We've already got a full crew. And we've already got Erroneous Rex on shields. He's basically the same thing, but he can also man the weapons a little bit if he needs to, whereas Junpei cannot. Yeah, sorry, bro. We're gonna have to leave you on the planet with the six-legged horses. My bad. He was probably a jerk anyway. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay, so now you can see the solid red line. He's definitely going there. This place has been taken over by rebels. This place is up next. We should probably get moving. You arrive to see a number of Federation forward carriers and dreadnoughts. This must be a system of high importance to warrant such a fleet. Oh, yay, nothing happens. Yay, good times. Alright, so he's going up there. I don't really need to go to this repair base, so I'm going to see if I can cut him off as fast as I can. A rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we waited a long time for this. Oh boy, look at all those drones. We got... I think these are both laser drones, or beam drones rather. Oh. Alright, what do we got here? So they have a repair drone, so I could beam aboard their ship. I think it might just be faster just to straight up fight them. Let's get the backup battery going. We can jack up our cloaking. I guess we could put 2 into the teleporter if we wanted to. Get a little bit of damage going while we wait for our weapons to charge up. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and teleport into their into their weapons area. Mind control. And as soon as their weapons are up, we will dodge them. It's a shame we couldn't wait on that one. Okay. Alright, so this is up and ready to go. I don't want to hit my own guys, so we'll put the flat gun over here. And laser beam. Go through there. That worked out pretty well. Okay, so our backup battery's about to run out. Yep, and before that happens, we want to get these guys back on board. And we'll go ahead and send them into the med bay. Even though the med bay has no power. We'll use some of our oxygen to give the med bay power. We'll be alright without it. Let's move that over there. And once that fires... Oh! Okay, well. You've made your point, we're beaten. Take these and leave us in our shame. And no. Okay, we can very quickly beam them before their shields get back up. Yes, we can. Ship explodes, getting more than we would have if they had surrendered. Sometimes it's not always, you don't always get more than you would have when they surrender, so it's always nice when that happens. Let's see here. I want to think about how to spend... You know what we should do is... Yeah, okay. I have a plan. Alright, so he's going to be there. This doesn't really matter which one we go to. This one will give us more options in the future, though. There seems to be a small Federation colony under attack by a Rebel forward scout. Will you protect them? Yeah, we're gonna protect them. Okay, this guy looks pretty strong. So we have our Zoltan shields, and that means we don't really need our shields underneath that, so we're gonna use that to power up some other stuff. And let's see here. These guys have a lot of people on board, so yeah, we could send our Mantis in to fight them, but it's gonna be rough. We'll wait until we damage them a little bit, and then we'll send them in. So instead of powering that up, we're gonna power up the cloaking device. Okay, looks like their weapons are charging at almost the same time. We might be able to dodge everything they throw at us. That's not true in the slightest. Don't want that flak to hit my Zoltan thing. Okay, about to send out our own flak. Let's get the laser beam ready. That's the best way. Oh, no good. Alright, we're gonna send in our Pegasus missiles, which we don't normally use. Hit one of their shields up. Okay. Let's go ahead and mind control them. And while we do that, we're going to activate our backup battery, charge up our cloaking device, I'm sorry, our teleporter, and go ahead and send our guys over to mess with them. We're going to go ahead and attack. We'll go ahead and send them in there. It's going to be an interesting fight. We'll put our flat cannon over there so we don't risk hitting our own guys. So we poked a hole in them, so now we're going to use our laser beam. Okay, looks like our guys are getting pretty hurt out there. And the mind control has worn off, so we're going to very closely watch their health, because if we do this right, we could probably get some kills before our guys go down. Nope, I don't want to risk it. Oh, that's not good. We brought back the mind control guy with us. And I don't know why that happened, but he's not going to last long, so whatever. Okay, we got our cloaking back. On the plus side, we took one of their guys with us, so I mean, that's good, I guess. It'll make it easier for us to just go and finish that guy off. Nope, let's put that there. So you'll notice I'm, the pipe beam, I'm only targeting the one room so I can hit the guy there, but that wasn't enough to knock him out because, yes, they are very close to getting knocked out, but my backup battery died, so just that down, put that up. I want to knock this guy out, so what we're going to do, send those guys back to the teleporter. Let's go ahead and charge up the teleporter and send them over. They will make short work. With the rebel ship defeated, you quickly salvage what you can and make contact with their prey. You receive a message on encrypted Federation channels. It says, "Thanks for helping us, Captain. We're in the process of setting up another emergency repair station. Transmitting coordinates now." Oh, that's good. Okay, we'll just bring these guys back. Daxter needs a little healing. Professor PH took on the mind control guy. He's going to need a little bit of help. Okay, send them back once they're healed up. And... okay. So we got a lot of money now. That's another good thing. So, he said there was a new repair station. I don't see it, but okay. Whatever. We got the Rebel Flagship right there. It's going to be there on the next turn, so we can go fight it right now. And that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, we got some money to spend. Okay. Don't remember if they have teleporters or not, but leveling up doors could always be a good thing. Got one more we could plug into mind control. We could also jack up our engines if we really wanted to. I think mind control, we'd probably get more use out of that, because that getting that last upgrade into mind control increases the boost to health and damage. We can make our med bay heal faster, which would be good for our two teleporting guys. We could get them back out into the fight faster. Could always increase our doors. Again, probably not gonna top out the engines, because even though it increases our dodge, we have hit the soft cap. It's gonna start giving us diminishing returns. Instead of a 5% increase, it'll be a 3%, and then 4, and then 4 again. So I think we'll get more out of super med bay and super doors. I don't remember if they send boarding parties, or I know they send. I have a drone phase in the final boss, so these doors will probably be useful. Alright. Let's rock and roll. We're gonna go fight the final boss right now. This is it. The Rebel Flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He's already invisible. What a jerk. So he's got... oh, it's huge. Okay. It's huge, as a certain famous person might say. It's the first thing we want to do. Alright. So... where do we want? So we have our Zoltan shield up, so we can get the extra power from our undershields and put it somewhere useful. We of course have to wait for their cloaking to go down, and while we wait, their weapons are naturally, of course, going to charge up, while ours are not charging up. Interestingly enough, our sensors don't seem to be working on these guys. We don't know their weapon charge. This is going to be crazy. Alright, let's do... backup battery is on. We're gonna max out cloaking, teleport, and mind control, and we are going to use them. So, let's take a look at this guy right before we get started. He's got a lot of stuff. You'll notice, very, very importantly, he has 4 very large weapons. However, they are in isolated rooms, and that is his biggest weakness, as I'm about to show you why right now. I'm going to send over my teleportation crew to fight this room, because this room, well, let's just go over his weapons first. He has an ion gun right here. It fires 3 ion blasts at a time. a missile launcher right here. Fires 3 missiles at a time. That's the big one. I think this one's just a bunch of lasers, and this one's a big old beam, so he's got like one of each kind of weapon, almost. But this one right here to the left is the big thing we want to get rid of, and we want to get rid of it fast. So what we could do is send 2 guys over there, mind control the guy, and have all 3 of them attack that. I don't know if I can mind control at the same time as... in other words, having 3 friendly characters in a 2-man room. I don't know if I can do that, so we'll mind control this guy instead. We'll have our flat cannon target his shields. And let's do all of that, see what happens. So, okay, oh, I mixed it up. I screwed this up, and that's not good. So this was his laser beam, and that doesn't matter. That's the 3 missiles that we're going to dodge right now. Well, might as well destroy that while we're here, I guess. Okay, so our flat gun has fired off, and let's quickly get our glaive beam in there to take out... Now this is... Unfortunately, it's only going to target 3 rooms, but I want this missile thing dead. So, it's not going to do much damage, but it does hit his shields, it does hit his glaive beam. Just turned invisible. I don't know if I can get my Mantis back while he's invisible. We'll give it a shot though. And he has just taken out the last of my Zoltan shield. So this is gonna be rough. Okay, so we destroyed that, so we're gonna get these guys back as soon as we can, and he just launched a hacking module. Let's have Jack get healed up real fast. What's going on? Oh. Doors are all locked. That's excellent. Excellent. This is good. This is not good. I lied. Shields are down by 1. Why are shields down by 1? Let's go ahead and get those shields back up. Oh, what in the world is going on? Need those shields to go up as much as we can. We'll go ahead and take it out. Alright, so we're going to heal up Jack fast as we can, get that there, medbay back down, teleporter up. It's gonna be rough. So we fired off our flat cannon, so let's get ready to use the glaive beam again. Okay, so we've knocked out his missiles. His shields are pretty low. I think we might be done with the teleporter. Instead of using the teleporter, I think I might just use missiles to attack his missiles. We'll use missiles to attack his shields, and we will send the teleporters in. So most of his weapons are down, so I don't need to dodge very much, so I can put that back into teleporting. Not gonna need mind control, so let's put that in there, and we'll get ready to teleport our boys in as soon as his cloaking becomes available. Get them in there, turn off the glaive beam so we don't hit our own guys. Alright, so we got flat gun going there. Let's go ahead and send their flat gun after their cloaking device, because that's starting to get a little annoying. And we got a free mind control here, we may as well use it. Yeah, we're not going to need cloaking. We'll put it into mind control and reuse that mind control to stop his shields from getting repaired. Okay, so we poked a hole through that. Go ahead and use our glaive beam to damage some systems. Okay, so our 2 Mantis have finished destroying his missiles. Let's go ahead and bring them back. We'll have Jack once again hit up the med bay, take out some oxygen, put it in the med bay a little bit more. Got that extra med bay power, may as well use it. We do want that oxygen. We'll send Jack back to where he goes. And our backup battery is back online, so that's good. Okay, ready to teleport already. This is excellent. Let's go ahead and put that back into our engines. We'll go ahead and use the backup battery to jack that up. keep sending the missiles. We're about to knock them out, so I think I'm just going to stay off the teleporting for now. We'll go ahead and put it all into cloaking just in case. There we go! Now you'll notice only a chunk of them got hit. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. Got a little bit of good stuff there. Can we spend the good stuff? 43 money. I guess we could put it into oxygen. We could put it into sensors. May as well put it into sensors, see what happens. I never power up sensors that high, so he is immediately going to jump away to the repair station. So let's go after him. We didn't take any damage in that fight. That was excellent. Of course, the first fight is the easiest. You chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay. This is where things get annoying because drones. You'll also notice all of his systems are fully repaired, especially the missiles, so what we are going to do is, however, despite his missiles being fully repaired, his people that we killed are not back. So that's good. So we're going to go ahead and back up battery, charge up the teleporter, send those guys after the missiles immediately. At the same time, we're going to go ahead and mind control somebody. Yeah, we're going to have to eventually go after his missiles there. Let's go ahead and just mind control the shields. We're going to send our flat cannon after his shields. We're going to send our missiles after his drones. Okay. And we got one extra power. We'll put it into cloaking. I don't really want these drones to get through my Zoltan shield. I want to sort of slow him down as much as I can, because as soon as my Zoltan shield goes down, he's going to start sending out combat drones. He's going to shoot them at me, and they're going to enter my ship, and I don't want that. So I sent my missiles after his drones. Hey, that's good. I damaged his drones, set the whole thing on fire. Let's go ahead and follow it up with a glaive beam. See if we can tag his shields in there, too. Did a little bit more damage. So these guys have fully destroyed the rocket launcher. We're going to go ahead and bring them back. They are at full health, so that's good. At this point, we're just waiting for things to recharge. We still got our mind control in there. They're probably going to knock out their own guy. Oh, nope. He got fixed. This room is on fire. That's good. Okay, so our Zoltan shield is down, which means we're going to want to have... Well, I would say that we'd want to have our regular shields go back up, but they don't seem to be hurting us too much, so we're just gonna hit them with a laser beam. See if we can get as many rooms in there as possible. But I also want to focus on hitting these two people in there. Yep, got one of them. Room is still on fire. Their entire drone system is down, so we're doing very well against these guys. I don't know if they're going to be able to fix that fire in time. You also notice power surge detected. That's going to play a big part of in the third battle. It's not going to be fun when the third battle comes around. So you'll notice that despite the fire and everything, their dudes are getting hurt, so they run to their own medbay. So I just targeted their medbay with some missiles. That power surge, of course, means that they sent a whole bunch of drones after me. We knocked out another third. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault, baby. 35 scrap. I don't think. Let's go ahead and get autopilot, because, you know, why not? Okay. They're jumping for a base, and if they sit on top of our base for 3 turns, then that's it. But of course, by that logic, we have 3 turns with which to, you know, get to them. Let's go ahead and reorganize our systems before we get there. Since this is the final fight, we're going to want to make sure we got everything on point. Okay, I guess everything is on point. Let's go fight these guys. You are not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Okay, check this out. He's got a teleporter, he's got a super Zoltan shield that we have to deal with, so that's going to be fun. I'm just going to throw everything we got against that Zoltan shield. He's not using the teleporter yet because he still has to get through my Zoltan shield, and I would love to teleport my guys onto his ship. But check it out, super shields prevent teleporting, so we'll just keep that. Yep, super shields block mind control. Now, of course, if I'd picked up one of those little augmentations from earlier, I'm sure that wouldn't be an issue, but that's okay. We'll just dodge all of his stuff. Probably should have waited to dodge the missile launcher, but whatever. Okay, power surge detected. Again, probably should have dodged that. Oh, we did dodge it. Interesting. Very interesting. His missiles missed. I guess 45% miss chance is really good. Our missiles finished off his shield, so let's go to work on this guy. Let's go ahead and get our battery up and running. Teleporter, mind control. We're going to teleport into our favorite missile launcher room to knock that out. We're going to mind control, I don't know, the shields guy, because why not? What in the world is going on here? Something happened? Oh my goodness, they mind controlled my guys. Oh boy. Okay, so this is fascinating. I also got a fire on board my ship, so we lost one of our guys. That's not good. There's a fire on our teleporter. This is, yes, this is not good. Need to pay more attention. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rock crew member over there. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay. Let's close all the doors, open all the doors. Let's get this Engie up there on that thing. Let's get Professor PH over there. Let's get him to the med bay. Rockman's gonna put that out. We're gonna go ahead and charge up the med bay real fast. Ruby's gonna go back in there. Oh, this is not looking good for us, guys. Okay. Well, maybe it is. We got, fire on their ship too, so we're gonna just go ahead and open this stuff up, vent out all of that nonsense. Okay, they sent off 3 missiles after us. Got our mind control, may as well use it on their guy. This is not looking good for us. Not looking good at all. We're gonna wait until Jack can finish that off. Okay, let me go ahead and get him. This is gonna be tight, but we gotta fix this, and we gotta fix it fast. Oh, they mind controlled us. What in the world? Alright, we're gonna send our Pegasus missile after their mind control, because I'm not dealing with that. Okay, we disabled their mind control, so that's good. We're fixing this system. I wish Jack would hurry up so I could teleport him back on board. These guys are not looking good. Let's see here. There's no oxygen in the room, so we'll open up all the doors, except for this one. Get the oxygen back in that room. It's not gonna happen. Let's get him out of there. Oh, something's going on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's get these 2 somewhere safe. Okay, oxygen's back in. Let's go ahead and invisible, because I don't want those missiles to hit me. We're gonna get these guys to fix the med bay as fast as they can so they can heal up as fast as they can. Jack is still working on that stupid thing because his buddy got killed. Okay. Sometimes you just need to take a second Ah, their super shield came back online. That is excellent. That is the best thing ever. Let's go ahead and hit as many rooms as we can, see if we can wear out their super shield a little bit. Power surge detected right when our cloaking is about to run out, of course. It's not going to end well for us. So they fixed the med bay. Let's get the backup battery online so we can power up the med bay. Oxygen's a little low, so we'll keep that out. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Alright. Rockman, you're gonna go in and fix this. Professor PH, you need to get back on the weapons. This guy right here, you need to fix. Let's go ahead and fix the mind control. Alright. Okay. So let's get Jack back on here. His job is done. He can help fix things, even though he's not good at it. He can still do it. We've got our mind control back, so we're going to use it. I don't know where any of their people are, so maybe we won't be using their mind control. Let's go ahead and have him go there. Let's just have everybody, well, maybe not everybody, yeah, everybody go back to where they go. We'll have you go to the med bay. Alright. Okay. The Grumpster. We did it, guys. We didn't even, it was, oof. As you can see, it really ramps up. The Rebels' flagship was destroyed, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Federation victory. Yeah, as you can see right at the end there, they had a really great run through, but they had us on the ropes there at the end. It was getting a little scary. Okay, got some credits here. Oh, Kickstarter. I can't believe I missed out on this game on Kickstarter. I probably missed out on some special rewards. Alright, well. But yeah, that's FTL. We beat the game. We used the stealth cruiser, one of my favorites, the stealth cruiser. You guys got to see a pretty good variation on the different kinds of ways you can play the game. You know, we got a crew teleporter, we got some mind control going on. You got to see a bunch of different kinds of races, a bunch of different kind of weapons. I'd say that was a pretty solid, not only a pretty solid playthrough, but a pretty solid demonstration of what you can expect to see in this game. And that was also the flagship. You know, it's got 3 parts to it. It's a pretty huge battle. When you are playing this game yourself, don't get discouraged. It's been a long time since, again, like 80 hours and 5 years now. 4.5 years. This game came out in 2012. It's been a long time since I first started playing this game, and I know it took me a long time to beat it the very first time. But yeah, just keep at it. It's a roguelike. That's how roguelikes are. You know, it takes you play it a whole bunch of times, you die a whole bunch of times, you just keep on going. Eventually, you beat the final boss. Yeah, Rogue Legacy was like that. It's another great roguelike game, Rogue Legacy. Another one I really enjoyed. Boy, look at all these credits. Can we... I don't know if I should skip these. Hey, look! It's Nick-Me! Nick-Me was on our crew. His name is Henrik Larsson. That was the guy that was on our crew. This must be one of the Kickstarter backers. Arwern? I'm sorry, buddy. I don't... You got a crazy name. Foxtrot with 2 X's. Yeah, you can sort of tell when you see various crew members that have the randomized names. You can sort of tell which ones are the Kickstarter names and which ones aren't. You know, usually they have like a last name or a very normal name. Joey. It's probably one of them. The K-Dog21 is definitely not one of the names. Just gonna let you guys know that. Just gonna let you know right now. The Answer Mancer. Oh boy, look at that name. That's a cool name. Kurzestov. I swear to God, if that's like Kristoff, oof. Ah, boy. I wonder. I really hope they make a sequel to this game. Trying to think of any questions that may have gone unanswered. The advanced edition of this game is a free update. I'm pretty sure it's a free update. This is just a cool game, guys, and you should go buy it. Especially you, Cyruby, my engineer, man. You should go buy this game. I think it's like $10, $15, something like that. You'll probably see it on sale on Steam. It's good stuff. What else is there to talk about? So yeah, this was me playing through the game. I think I'm probably gonna do some more playthroughs with different starting ships, obviously for my Let's Plays, but I might take a break and do a different game. I know I got a buddy of mine, Pubert, you know who you are. I know she's asked me to play XCOM, which is a game that I not only do not own, but I've never played before. I don't know anything about XCOM. I understand it's a real-time strategy where you can... Oh, look, Spider-Man! Like, underneath Solo Phoenix, we have Spider-Man. I know that XCOM is a game that you can name the characters in it after your friends, because I had a bunch of my friends that I talk to on Discord all the time, they're like, Gavin, why did you miss that shot? And I'm like, what are you talking about? William Alexander II, William Kova... Oh, these Russian names, man. I should, like, learn the language. Okay, we're getting to the end here. Based library... Ooh, 1999. Half-Life 1 and 2 fonts used with permission from Freaky Fonts. Oh, congratulations, you've defeated the Rebel Flagship and ensured the victory of the Federation. That's my score. I don't really know how scores are calculated. Again, probably something you could look up on the wiki, but let's see here. Oh, there it is. The Grumpster. I actually broke into my top 5. Again, easy mode. You can see my best playthroughs are all in easy mode because I'm a super pro at this game. Did not break any records on this side. You guys can see some interesting stories over here. Most of them I don't remember. Most piloted evasions by Rebecca. She dodged 400 shots. Oh my. It's been so long since I've seen some of these. Gavanus. Most jumps survived. That's interesting. He must have been part of the original crew, and then none of the other crew members make it. Must have been rock bottom. Must have been it. Most skill masteries earned, Sambo. What were you doing, Sambo? What would cause you to master 4 different skills? Session stats. I hired 10 crew members. Yeah, that makes sense. Hired 10 crew, because I couldn't keep all of them. Scrap collected. Maybe this is what goes into my score? Huh. Let's look at some achievements here. Yeah, so get to Sector 5, you know, that's... Everybody can do that. Get to Sector 8. This one, you know, if you haven't done it yet, you will. Beat the boss. Good stuff. Okay. Beat the boss on normal. That answers some questions a few of you may have had about me and my playstyle. 80 hours in this game and I haven't even touched normal. Unlock the Type A layout for every playable ship. You know, that's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie though, let me tell you guys about the Crystal Cruiser. I absolutely despise the method in which you have to acquire the Crystal Cruiser. It's ridiculous, and I will probably talk about it more on my next playthrough, but good lord. You have to... What do you have to do? You have to find a cryogenically frozen... a cryo-freeze pod floating in space. You have to find a pod. It takes up a spot in your augmentation space. It's a locked cryogenically frozen pod with a person inside. And that's a random encounter. And then you have to randomly find, I believe it's like a Zoltan or an Engi testing scientific research facility where they test the effects of cryosleep on people. And if you have the pod, then a blue option appears where you can give them the pod and they'll be like, whoa, this is cool. And they open it up and there is a crystal man inside. It's a type of race, crystal man, crystal being. It's a type of race, and he joins your crew. Or there are just weapons inside. You know, again, another random chance. You don't know what you're gonna get. So that's 3 random chances, 3 random chance events so far. And so the Crystal Man, if you get him, joins your crew. And I believe from there you have to go to the Rock Homeworlds. And the Rock Homeworlds might not even appear on your galaxy map. That might not even be an available option to you. So that's the 4th random chance event that you have to just get. Or even more frustrating is when you go to the Rock Homeworlds before you get the Crystal Man. So you already know that you failed and you can't progress towards getting the crystal ship because you've already been to the Rock Homeworlds. So once you get to the Rock Homeworlds, with the Crystal Man in your crew, you then have to find the beacon, the random beacon in those Rock Homeworlds sector. You have to find the random beacon that will take you to the Crystal Homeworlds. And that beacon, not only do you not know where it is on the Rock Homeworlds map, but it might not even appear. That's the 5th random chance thing that happens. It might not even appear. And then once you do find that beacon, if you even can, once you do find that beacon, you'll go to a bonus sector. So that's kind of cool. Going to a bonus sector, you get more stuff out of it before you fight the final boss. So you go to this bonus sector, and you have to then find... Either you have to find a beacon that has what you're looking for, it's like a quest marker, so, you know, you can easily get to it, or you just, once you get to the crystal sector, you just unlock the ship. But that's still like 5 randomized events that are just so frustrating. Also, the crystal crew member has to survive the entire trip. Not that big of a deal, but could be annoying if he dies and like you're 2 seconds away from getting to the Crystal Homeworlds. I suspect there's a quest marker in the Crystal Sector that you have to go to. Again, shouldn't be a problem, but you never know when you're going to get one of those backwards C-shaped beacon layouts where there is no possible way, like you start in the bottom left corner, your objective is in the top left corner, and the way the beacons are scattered, there's no possible way to go all the way around to the top left corner before the rebels take it. That is the most frustrating thing in the world, compounded by... the most frustrating thing in this game, compounded by the fact that you have those previous 5 randomized events that all have to line up perfectly. Like if you encounter the cryosleep scientists in their lab before you get the frozen pod in space, it must have taken me like 60 or 70 hours just to even unlock the stupid thing. As you can see here, the Grumpster was my best run through with the Stealth A ship, best with Stealth B ship too. Apparently I've never played the Stealth C ship, probably because earlier I did mention the Stealth C ship did not have a stealth thing, didn't even have a stealth system, so hey, you know, you get 3 variations for each ship, it's going to be pretty varied. Let's look at some of these other. Go the distance. Get to Sector 5 without firing a shot, using an offensive drone, or teleporting. I think I could try that. I think I could pull that off on my next playthrough. We'll see. I don't need no stinking upgrades. Get to Sector 5 with no system or reactor upgrades. Okay, that I will probably do in the same playthrough. Probably going to choose like the starting ship with the fastest engine, or the highest powered engines. On a wing and a prayer, get to Sector 5 without repairing at a store. Done that. Get to Sector 8 without using missiles or bombs. Now, despite the fact that I picked up those Pegasus missiles halfway through the game, you know, you guys saw I wasn't a big fan of the missiles and bombs because they use up resources and stuff like that. Especially like early on in the game, if you get them as a starting weapon, you're going to have ammunition problems throughout the game unless you just don't use it. So Get to Sector 8 without using any drones. I think we did that on this playthrough, so there you go. Get to Sector 8 without buying at a store. Another interesting one. Can't buy, you can repair your ship at a store, but you can't buy anything from the store, anything else. The biggest thing with that is you might not have enough fuel. I think we could have pulled it off in this playthrough, in terms of fuel, not in terms of anything else, but that'll be an interesting one to try. No red shirts here, a little Star Wars reference. Get to Sector 8 without losing a crew member. I think we did that. We got to Sector 8. We did lose Daxter, because they mind-controlled Jack when I teleported him over and they started fighting each other, and I did not realize it back in that last fight. So we lost Daxter because Jack got angry. Some people just like to watch ships burn. That's me. Yep, that's me. Have every square of an enemy ship on fire simultaneously. That's me right there. I want to watch it burn. Astronomically low odds. Fail to evade 5 shots in a row with a fully powered and upgraded engine. I think that one's either just dumb luck, or you could just have your pilot walk away from the controls. I don't know if the pilot walking away thing will work. Somehow I did it though. Boarding objective successful. Have a single boarding drone kill 4 people in one ship. That's crazy. Maybe you could send over like a healing bomb? I don't know. Maybe they have to be like Engi or Zoltan, who have less health. They never saw it coming. Use the weapon pre-igniter augmentation to destroy an enemy ship in a single volley before the enemy can get a shot off. Another crazy one. I don't know if that'd be easier to do early on or later on. Trustworthy autopilot. I love the little picture there. PAL 1000. We've all seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. And if you haven't, you should. I'm going to warn you though, it's a very slow movie. Very slow. It's from the 60s, but it's good. Good luck trying to figure out how they did some of those special effects back in the 60s. Defeat an enemy ship with all of your crew aboard it. That's another one I enjoyed, next to the fire one. I would not advise doing those at the same time. Would not advise that. Fire, bad. This one's got a pizza. Slice and dice. Hit every room of a ship with at least 1 beam in under 5 seconds. So, if you remember, I think it was in the last video or the one before it, we ran into another pike beam. Like, if I wanted to, in this last playthrough, I could have had 2 pike beams, and I could have just crisscrossed the entire ship. Still would have had to work out how to get through their shields, but that's how you do it. You get 2 beam weapons, and it's fun. Victory through asphyxiation. Empty the oxygen, net level less than 5%, of a non-automated hostile enemy ship. Another fun one I like to do. In fact, I think we did it in this playthrough. We emptied the oxygen in that one Rebel ship and that poor guy. Probably twice, actually, we did this in this playthrough. So... Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Ooh, let's see here. We could look at other ships. Huh. I've only played the game once with the Gila monster. However, the Mantis B cruiser is apparently one of my favorite ones. I've played it a lot. Never touched the Sea cruiser. Interesting. Federation cruiser, the Osprey, the Nisus. Huh. Apparently I've never beaten the game with this one. The Slug cruiser. Oh, yeah, beat the game with that one. I don't remember most of these. Have I ever played with the Sea? Okay, here we go. The Sea Rock Cruiser. You'll notice it kind of looks a little bit like the Crystal Cruiser. I think that's part of the description. Rock Cruiser. Apparently I enjoy playing this one. Not so much on this one. I bet you this is the one that has like no doors to the outside, so you can't vent oxygen. The Zoltan Cruiser. So, you guys all saw that once I got those Zoltan shields in this playthrough, you know, things were great. Those Zoltan shields were awesome. Well, this is the Zoltan Cruiser. It comes with shields, so it's pretty good. I love it. I beat the game with these two, but this is the one that got the higher score. This is the one that got the highest score of all of my ships. Didn't even beat the game. And I haven't touched the Sea Cruiser. Kestrel. I'm not terribly fond of this one. This one I think starts with like 4 lasers, which is kind of cool. Again, haven't beaten the game. Never touched a sea cruiser. Stealth cruiser. That's odd. Where's this? Where's the... Oh, there it is. How did we miss that? That's weird. So, this is the Crystal Cruiser. Apparently I've not beaten the game with the A Crystal Cruiser. Again, I told you how annoying this thing was to get. Because never even used the B Cruiser. The Lanius Cruiser. This one, yeah, Lanius is interesting because they drain the rooms of oxygen. Again, the Crystal and the Lanius Cruiser don't have C variations because the Lanius Cruiser was a brand new ship in the advanced version, and the Crystal Cruiser, well, it just doesn't. For those of you wondering, there are a lot of ways to unlock these other ships, and then if you want to get the Bravo, the B version of the ships, you have to unlock 2 of their 3 associated achievements. So to get the, I don't know, the B side Engi cruiser, you have to do robotic warfare. With the Engi cruiser, have 3 drones functioning at the same time. That's not bad. With the Engi cruiser, destroy an enemy ship using only drones, no weapons. Or you can have 4 enemy systems or subsystems ioned at the same time while using the Engi cruiser. So ion, you know, that's like stunned or whatever. You just have to do 2 out of these 3 to unlock the B variation for every thing. Alright, I think that's just about everything. I will probably do another playthrough at some point. I think I'm going to take a break from FTL and do another game, a different game. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment and tell me all about it. What games do you want to see Grumpy Gavin play? I realize I wasn't very grumpy in this entire video. I can fix that right now. Grr, arg. I'm grumpy. Yeah. Yeah, comment below on what you want, what games you want to see me play. Like my videos, because I told you to. Share them with your friends so they too can like them and comment on them. And finally, subscribe. Everybody subscribe. I am Grumpy Gavin. This has been FTL, the stealth playthrough with the Grumpster. We even broke my top 5, that's pretty solid. I did all of this for you. Do something for me. Peace out, Girl Scout. Recording video, recording audio, mouse is moving around. Continue. New game. Tutorial. Stats. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. 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 We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. Big old sniffle. I think my sniffles are getting better. Premiere Pro certainly isn't getting any easier to edit those out. Alright, here we go.